Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra Solomon and you have found the place where I talk about fragrances and have fragrance fun. I'm going to tell you about 10 fragrances for men that I think lasts very long. Not the whole day, but I don't think there are any perfumes that actually stays on for the whole day. But these are 10 fragrances that really have a good performance when it comes to staying on. The first one is DIOR Homme PARFUM. This is an iris, leather, woody and powdery fragrance for men that is so seductive and good. I think this is really elegant and classy. I think it's perfect for formal events or for wearing a suit together with it. And I think that just the fact that it's not so sweet makes it so elegant and masculine, and I can't imagine any woman not liking this on a man. Next up is ARMANI Code ABSOLU. This is a vanilla, amber, sweet and powdery fragrance, and I really appreciate all of the fragrances in the ARMANI Code line. They are really good, and I actually think both men and women can use quite many of them. This is like amber and sweet caramel together, and it's like a mix of a dessert and a really sexy fragrance. I think this is one of the best for men, and even though it stays on for quite some time, I do think you can reapply it throughout the day because I really enjoy the opening. And this is the kind of fragrance that you can use just whenever. I wouldn't wear it to the gym, but I would definitely wear it going to the office or just going out meeting friends or going to a shopping spree with a girl or something. Next up is Spice Bomb Extreme from Viktor and Rolf. This is a fresh, spicy, sweet vanilla and tobacco fragrance. And I actually prefer this one instead of the original Spice Bomb. I think this is more spicy, sweet and round, and that really is something I like on men. So this is, I would say, a perfect fragrance for going on a date or going to work. I actually enjoy this on women as well, and yeah, I actually can't think of any occasion that you can't wear this one because it's really, really good. Next up is Bentley for Men Intense. I think this is one of the best boozy fragrances for men, and I also enjoy it on women. I actually wear it myself when I want to have some power and energy, and it always gives me that kick that I can need some days. This is probably a perfect fragrance for going to a bar or going out with your friends. It screams of confidence, and it's really, even though I think it's good on both men and women, I still think it's a really masculine fragrance. So if you have the Bentley for Men, the original one, the Bentley for Men Intense is probably something that you also will enjoy. This is more boozy and spicy than the original, and they both are really good. Next up is PASHA from CARTIER. PASHA is warm and spicy, it has woody notes, it has amber and sweet vanilla, and this is really good for any occasion. This is actually one that you shouldn't overspray because it's really, really strong, and I have actually oversprayed it myself a couple of times and thought myself that I smelled just too much. This is quite boozy, but at the same time it's sweet, it's pretty sharp, so that's probably why you shouldn't overspray it, and I think it's perfect for dressed up events. And the next one is one that really gets you noticed. It doesn't stay on for the whole day, but very, very close to that. The next one is Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. I just can't never get enough of this one. The tobacco together with the vanilla, it's so sweet, it's very, very sweet. It's really in your face and in everybody else's face, and it screams of confidence. Besides from the tobacco and the vanilla, it has a quite strong note of dried fruits, and I think of raisins when I smell it, and together with the cacao that's also in it, it's just a wonderfully sweet, but I would not say gourmandish fragrance, because this is too sharp for being a gourmand fragrance for me. So this is probably not a fragrance I would overspray in the office, since that would could be really annoying to people who doesn't like fragrances. But this is really cool going to the gym or going out clubbing or just going to a bar with friends. You will definitely get noticed, and a couple of sprays will definitely take over the whole room. Next up is one of the strongest and best fragrances that I know. This is not a fragrance that everyone likes, because it is just full of a leather note, and the one I'm talking about is ACQUA di Parma leather. This is, as I usually say, the mother of all leather fragrances. This is raw and sharp leather that can be so sexy and seductive on both men and women. But you do have to be careful with the leather fragrance, because it's really strong and not everyone appreciates that sharp leather note. I actually love to layer this with other fragrances, and if you do use it for layering, just make sure that you don't take too much of the leather one, because then your layering is only going to smell like leather and nothing else. I have actually done that mistake a couple of times. But if you just take a hint of it together with something else, it becomes really beautiful. Next up is Sauvage from DIOR. It's fresh, it's elegant, it's masculine, it's very classy, and I just see this on a man wearing a black suit and just looking really good and smelling great. This actually is quite sharp in the opening, but when it dries down to something sweet and classy and beautiful on a man. Next up is a citrus, fruity, smoky and leathery one from ARMAF, and the one I'm talking about is Club de Nuit Intense Man. This stays on for so long, and I just love every time I smell this on a man. It's sexy and masculine, it's classy. It's actually also, I think, very unique. I can't think of anyone that reminds me of this one, and it's a very good one. And the good thing about the fragrances from ARMAF is that they often doesn't cost that much, but you get a really good quality for the money. So this is one I think you can use just whenever, for every occasion and every day. It can be a classy and elegant fragrance, but it can still be a casual and fresh fragrance that you can use just whenever, whatever you're doing. And last but not least, we have one that is so good. And if I just say pear and vanilla in a fragrance for men, I don't think I need to say so much more, because who wouldn't love that on a man? And the one I'm talking about is Ultra Male from Jean Paul Gaultier. This is addictive. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's sexy, it's unique, and it has something. I really love the original Le Male, but this has something that just makes it even better, and I just can't stop smelling it on the stick, and it's also addictive on a man, so this is one that will last long and will definitely draw in the compliments. So that was my 10 short reviews of 10 fragrances that last long on your skin. All these 10 fragrances will make you smell amazing. Do you have any other recommendations for fragrances that last long? Please put them in the comments. Like this video if you thought it was good, and of course subscribe to me if you want more. And I hope I will see you next time. Bye.